and welcome to this grounding yoga practice. We'll be starting off with pranayama before coming into some gentle stretches and moving through a flow sequence. So we'll go ahead and get started coming into a comfortable seated position, and we're going to begin with alternate nostril breathing or Nadi Shodhana pranayama. So begin by taking your first two fingers and gently placing them on your forehead. Closing the left nostril with your ring finger, inhale in through the right nostril. Then close the right nostril with the thumb, hold the breath. Release the ring finger, exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Close the nostril with your finger, hold the breath. Release the thumb and exhale. Inhale. Close the nostril, hold the breath. Releasing the ring finger and exhale. Inhale. Close the nostril, hold the breath. Release the thumb and exhale. Inhale through the right nostril. Closing the nostril, holding the breath. Releasing the ring finger and breathing out. Breathing in. Closing the left nostril. Releasing the thumb and breathing out. Inhale through the right nostril. Close the nostril, hold the breath. Releasing the ring finger and breathing out. Continue with this pranayama for a few more rounds, and I will call you back when it's time to finish. After your last round, releasing the hand and starting to breathe normally in and out through the nose. Taking a moment to notice how you're feeling after practicing the pranayama. Opening the eyes and preparing to move. Bringing the right hand down to the ground and extending the left arm for a side body stretch. Inhale through center and taking it to the opposite side. We'll do that one more time, bringing the right hand down to the ground, extending with the left arm. Inhale through center. Exhale, left arm comes down, right arm extends. And release, coming back to center. From here, we'll extend the right leg forward, hugging in the left knee, dropping it down to the ground. Inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, hinging forward from the hips, resting your hands down on your leg. Enjoying a nice gentle stretch here, not trying to force anything, allowing yourself to ease your way into the practice gently. And release, lifting back up. Taking it to the opposite side, hugging in your right knee, releasing it down. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, folding over the left leg. Taking nice deep breaths, enjoying this gentle stretch. And release. We'll come into all fours. And waking up the spine, moving through cat-cows. Inhale to lift the chin, arching the back. And as you exhale, tucking in the chin, rounding through the spine. Moving with the breath. As you inhale, lifting the chin. Dropping the belly down. Exhale, pushing through the hands and round. Keep moving with the breath, noticing how your back is feeling, noticing any areas of stiffness or tension, maybe focusing on those areas as you continue to stretch. Coming into a neutral spine. From here, we'll take the knees wide apart with the big toes together. Sinking back into the hips, walking the hands forwards, coming into a child's pose. Feeling your forehead resting down on the ground. Your arms heavy and relaxed. Enjoying a gentle stretch through the hips. And a release in the lower back. Taking a few slow, deep breaths here. On your next inhale, starting to look up. Coming back into a tabletop. Tucking in the toes. Lifting the hips, coming into our first downward facing dog. We're going to pedal out the legs, bending one knee, then bending the other. Waking up the hamstrings. Easing our way into the practice. And finding stillness in your downward facing dog. Inhale to look forwards. Step the feet between the hands. Bending the knees, we're going to hold on to the elbows and gently sway from side to side. Feeling a release through the back. Feeling a release through the backs of the legs. Releasing the hands, bending the knees even more, and slowly coming up to stand. Taking your time and reaching the arms up as you inhale. Exhale, bringing your hands to heart center. We're going to take a moment to bring the hands by your sides with the palms facing forwards. Taking a nice deep breath in and out through the nose. Feeling your shoulders dropping away from the ears. Lengthening through the crown of your head as you bring your hands to heart center and prepare to move through Surya Namaskar. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhaling to fold. Moving with the breath. Inhale for halfway lift. Nice flat back. Exhale, coming into plank. We're going to lower down the knees, bring the chin and the chest down to the ground, elbows close to the body as you inhale for cobra, opening through the chest. Exhale, finding your way into downward facing dog. And continuing to pedal out the legs. Finding stillness. Inhale to look forwards. Step the feet between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Bending the knees. Inhale, rising all the way up. Reaching your arms up, extending, lengthening. Exhale, hands coming to heart center. We're going to do that again. Inhaling to reach the arms up. Exhaling to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale for plank. Lowering the knees, the chin and the chest as you inhale for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Holding downward facing dog, take a nice deep breath in and out through the nose. On your next inhale, look forwards, step the feet between the hands, coming into a halfway lift. Exhaling to fold and bending the knees. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands coming to heart center. Last one, inhale to reach up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank. Either lowering down knees, chin, chest and taking cobra, or moving through chaturanga and inhaling for upward facing dog. Exhale for downward facing dog. Holding downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right foot up, bend the knee, opening the hip. And exhale, step the right foot in between the hands, lowering the left knee down, coming into a low lunge, reaching the arms up. Feel free to place some padding underneath the left knee if they're a little bit sensitive. And we're going to stay here for a couple of breaths, taking nice slow breaths in and out through the nose. Slowly release, coming into a half split, straightening the right leg, flexing the toes towards you, and folding over the leg. Holding here, enjoying a nice hamstring stretch. And we'll release, walking the hands forwards, bending the knee, tucking in the back toes, and lifting into warrior one, bending through the right knee, the back foot's at a 45-degree angle, the hips are square, and the arms are raised up. From here, straightening the right leg, taking the hands behind the back, either holding on to opposite elbows or taking the hands into prayer behind the shoulder blades, drawing the shoulders back, inhaling to lengthen, and as you exhale, folding over the right leg, feeling a nice deep stretch through the right leg, maybe feeling a stretch through your back as well. Inhale, lift up, bend the right knee, taking the hands to heart center. We're going to come into tree pose, bringing the weight into the right foot and placing the left foot on the inside of the thigh. Enjoying this nice grounding sensation. Seeing if you can reach the arms up. Focusing on something still to keep your balance. Lengthening through the spine, lengthening through the crown of your head as you're grounding down through the foot. Keeping the weight in the right foot, we're going to wrap the left leg around the right leg. Taking the arms out in front, wrapping the left arm under the right arm, and sinking down, lifting the elbows up in eagle pose. Feeling a slight burn through the lower body and a nice opening through the shoulders. Release, unraveling your limbs, coming back into Warrior One. And release, bring the hands down, moving through a vinyasa, lowering through chaturanga and inhaling for upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting the left foot, bending the knee, opening the hip. Exhale, stepping the foot in between the hands, lowering the back knee, untucking the toes. Taking your time to come into a low lunge, raising the arms up, either gazing forwards or gazing towards your thumbs. And staying here for a few breaths. Breathing slowly in and out through the nose. Finding our way into a half split, straightening the left leg, maybe shuffling the foot so that you're in a comfortable position. And when you're ready, folding the body over the leg. Enjoying a nice stretch through the left hamstring. Starting to release, bending the knee, tucking in the back toes, and finding your way into Warrior One. Keeping a nice bend through that left knee. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Starting to straighten the left leg. Taking the hands behind the back, holding on to opposite elbows or taking the hands into prayer. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, folding forwards over the left leg. Enjoying a nice stretch through the leg. And maybe noticing some little crackle and pops through your back as well. Releasing tension through the spine. Moving with the breath, inhale to lift up. Bend the knee. Finding your way back into Warrior One. And preparing to come into our tree pose, taking the hands to heart center. Take a big step forwards and take the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Grounding down through your left foot. Lengthening through the crown of the head. Enjoying this moment to be a little tree. There's always the option to raise the arms up, imagining your arms are like branches. Not worrying if you're wobbling. You can pretend to be a tree blowing in the wind. Taking your hands back to heart center, releasing the right foot, wrapping the right leg around the left, hooking the right arm under the left arm and slowly sinking down in our eagle pose. Taking nice deep breaths, feeling a little bit of a burn through the lower body. And let's release, unraveling the leg. Stepping back, coming back into our Warrior One. Release, bringing the hands down to the ground, taking a final vinyasa. Inhale for Cobra or Upward Dog. Exhale for Downward Dog. And starting to walk the feet forwards, come to sit down. Coming down onto your back. Hugging the knees into the chest. Rocking from side to side. Allowing your heart rate to slow down as we start to move into relaxation. From here, we'll take Happy Baby pose. Drawing the knees down towards the ground. You can hold on to the insides of your feet, or you can hold on to your big toes. Enjoying a nice stretch through the hips. Either staying here or rocking from side to side, gently massaging your lower back. Really taking your time, enjoying the stretch and appreciating the different sensations in your body as you sway from side to side. Slowly release. Bring the soles of your feet together. Allow your knees to drop out to the sides. Coming into Supta Baddha Konasana, resting one hand on your heart and one hand on your stomach. Closing down the eyes and taking nice deep breaths in and out through the nose. Taking a nice deep inhalation, feeling the air filling up your lungs, breathing in a little bit more, and exhaling everything out. Really lengthening through the inhalation and the exhalation. If this is starting to feel too deep in the hips, you can bring the knees together. Otherwise, we're going to stay here and practice square breath or Vritti Pranayama. We're going to breathe in through the nose for the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. And release, allowing your breath to return to normal. Release from the stretch, drawing your knees towards each other. Coming into a twist, taking the arms into a cactus shape. Shifting the hips an inch to the left. Dropping the knees down to the ground to the right side and turning to look over your left shoulder. Closing the eyes, feeling a release through your spine. Find your way back to center. Taking it to the other side, shifting the hips to the right. Drawing the knees over to the left and turning to look over your right shoulder. Closing down the eyes. Enjoying the twist, our final position before coming into Savasana. Slowly starting to release. Find your way back to center. And coming into Shavasana, our final resting position. Taking your feet as wide as the mat with your arms by your sides. Closing down the eyes. Feeling your whole body heavy on the ground. Allowing yourself to completely relax and absorb all of the benefits of the practice. Relaxing the muscles in your forehead. Unclenching your jaw. Relaxing your shoulders. Your arms. Hands. Feeling the whole of your back relaxed. Relaxing through your chest and your stomach. Allowing this wave of relaxation to move through your hips. Down through the legs. To your ankles. Your feet. And your toes. I will leave you here to enjoy your Shavasana. You can stay here for as long as you want. Thank you so much for practicing with me and enjoy the rest of your day.